Welcome back to the comment section. My name is Tamara. We are talking about the Menendez brothers, specifically the first trial, and right now we are in a deep dive of witnesses and pretty much the lack thereof, because the second trial, which is where they got sentenced, didn't have any key evidence, didn't have any sexual evidence. But I want to shift our attention just for a second over here to Gypsy Rose. You may have heard of her. She's the girl that unalived her mom back around 2012, something like that. So here's what's interesting, and I'm going to point out factors in her story that were prosecutor points in the Menendez brothers trial. Key things that the prosecutors kept leaning in on and insisting on that were supposed to strengthen their case. So in Gypsy Rose's case, she went and stole a knife from Walmart as the weapon to unalive her mother. She got duct tape and gloves to go along with that. She planned it through Facebook Messenger, nonetheless. Planned it after she finally found a man that would do it for her. Coercion, that's coercion, and master manipulation. And then she gets the person who, by the way, is on the spectrum and is not fully functioning and has a low IQ, and that has been proven in court. That person is in jail for the rest of their life for the actual act that he committed that night. But Gypsy Rose served 10 years, and got out on 7, and now has millions of followers on Instagram, and has 3 different channels that made a story about her and a book. She's monetizing off of it. And she admitted that she planned it. And she admitted the reason she did it was so that she could be free of her mother. So again, I brought those points up because those are exactly what the prosecutors were accusing the Menendez brothers of. So we have to make sure this means something to us. There is a Gypsy Rose who is living her best. Now, listen, I'm not going to downplay her life. She had a horrible life. Her mother seems like she really needed to be removed from any childcare. But let's go ahead and ask Gypsy Rose the same question that they kept driving home to the Menendez brothers, which is, why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you call a family member? Why didn't you go get help? Why didn't you tell somebody? Gypsy Rose actually had enough mental capacity and smarts to go to the neighbor's house and say, please take me to the hospital because I want to prove that I'm not sick. And then her mother was like, don't listen to her. She's not well. And took her back home. But that was it. After that, she started looking for somebody in a chat room to unalive her mom. That's a leap. You know what I mean? Anyway, I have one more little tidbit before I let you go. So meet me on part 5, I guess.